Guys, he told me their primary focus of the pregame discussion was defense. He said they're dealing with a very sophisticated offense, and it's going to require an outstanding effort from his players at the defensive end to come out on top. Let's see if that's the effort they get. Guys?
Thank you, David.
You know, last season, and with the roster this young, you knew there would be growing pains. It's inevitable. You know, you can play inconsistent at times or simply play to the level of their opponent is what the Bucks were doing at times. All part of the process here, and they know they have to be patient.
Nice clean game, huh? And it's the Cavaliers to start out. Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Simmons is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Curry. Then there's Monroe. And it's Middleton in at the 2 guard. And with the growing pains of the Bucks last season, turnovers were a part of those struggles. Happens to young teams, and they were no exception.
Hey, no pain, no gain. I know that's trite and simple, but it's real. You don't grow without some struggle. And the process of molding a team together takes time. Players figuring out their roles, coaches figuring out their players and vice versa, rotations being tweaked. I think it's just a matter of learning and growing through your mistakes, and down the road, they'll be much better for it. It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for them.
Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Middleton. It's good from long range.
Middleton really is an amazing shooter, absolutely amazing, especially from long distance.
Outside Irving. Buries it down low. Irving's got his first points of the game.
That's 3 straight shots to fall here to start. Looking good.
And here's Simmons for 3. And Irving pulls it down.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
Dishes to LeBron. It's a pick by Love. Off the screen. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Bucks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Love. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Monroe. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
There's one word that you would use to describe Greg Monroe: consistency. Game to game, year to year, you know what he's going to give you. Doesn't vacillate or fluctuate much. He eats minutes and shows up to play his game each and every night.
And with Monroe, the consistency is in the numbers. Guys, pretty much, he has had the same season stat line every year he's played since his rookie year.
And I love the fact that it's a combination of his consistency and versatility that allows him to be extremely valuable on any team.
And so Greg Monroe nails both of them.
You know, the former Hoya Greg Monroe is a bruising big man who really imposes his will in the paint.
Irving kicks to James. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. James has got 5 points so far.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Outside Curry. Outside Antetokounmpo. Back to Curry. To the middle. Here's Monroe. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Real good patience inside from Monroe, seeing an opportunity to score inside and just taking advantage of it.
Irving dishes to LeBron. Curry with the steal. Jumps up, and Curry with the stuff.
And really just straight to the basket with a full head of steam.
Well, if you're going to throw it down, make sure you throw it down with force.
Irving passes to LeBron. It's tipped. Here's Antetokounmpo. Screen by Monroe. Kicks it to Simmons. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Man, he's just a fundamentally sound player. I mean, Greg Monroe is somebody who sets picks really well, and because of that, he makes defenders feel like they're running into something other than just a basketball player.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it.
A jaw-dropper emoji is what I look like right now. Incredible.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
And right off the bat, Greg, it looks like that A game is exactly what he brought.
And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
And the city of Cleveland still aglow from their first major professional sporting title in over 52 years.
They waited a lifetime, Kevin. In the end, it was a native son, LeBron James, who returned to lead them to glory. You just couldn't script it any better.
Irving can't get it to go. Milwaukee leading by 7. Simmons with it. 5 points in the game. Curry with a wide open look. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And Thompson throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Monroe, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And on the way from Irving for 3. A rebound by the Bucks. Right side Curry. Here's Monroe. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
There's the pick. Now Irving. And here is LeBron. From deep, James. And Curry pulls it down. Here's Middleton. A pull-up. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. 7 points for buckets.
And you can see he's got a little bounce in his step. 3 out of 4 to start.
Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Now the Bucks moving it up. From 15 feet away. No good on the shot. Good D by James. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Latrey. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got 5 now.
And both teams on fire from the opening tip.
Well, I don't doubt it, Greg. We're going to have an entertaining game of basketball here today. I mean, I think it's pretty obvious that's the case.
And the Cleveland Cavaliers winning the first title in franchise history, upsetting the favorites, the Golden State Warriors. First time ever a team returned from a 3-1 deficit in the finals to win it.
Bucks leading by 6. And GA, the Cavs are now the hunted team. Do you like their chances of repeating as champions?
I think they've got as good a chance as anyone, and probably better because they really have owned the East. If they can stay healthy, no reason to think they can't do it again.
And Monroe is definitely a bully down inside. I mean, the defense doing all they can to match his physicality, but all they end up doing is committing fouls.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. That one is off. And when Greg Monroe signed with Milwaukee, many thought it was a perfect fit. However, as we saw after a short time, many question if he can be the answer for the team. Not so much a knock on his play, just on what the team is missing overall.
Hey, Greg does an awful lot of good things, but he's not a guy who's going to be a rim protector. His game is pretty close to the ground. But nonetheless, no matter what team Monroe plays for, I think he'll give you a post presence on offense, and he'll give you consistent effort in every aspect of the game.
Irving can't hit. Bucks leading by 7. Curry outside, and James pulls it down.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
It's better to be lucky than good sometimes. Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that one.
For Cleveland, they've gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Love with the screen for Irving. Love right side. And the pass to Irving. It's a pick by Love. And it's Kyrie Irving with the 3. Irving's got 7 points.
These defenders had better start closing out on those shooters.
That's 2 in a row, and we call that a streak.
The kick out to Antetokounmpo. To the paint, here's Middleton, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Middleton's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Outside Irving. Pass to James. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Middleton with it. Guarded now by Irving. Here's Curry. And Curry with the stuff.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
Here's Simmons. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Left side, Love. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Irving kicks to James. Back to Irving. Another miss by Irving.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Left side, Antetokounmpo. They set the pick. Screen by Monroe. Here's Curry. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Smith for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Smith's got his first 3 points of the game.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
And that's got to be part of the game plan. Use his range to really stretch out that D. And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Love with the bucket.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Monroe. Offensive rebound. Bank shot, no good. The Cavaliers shooting it officially from the get-go. They're at 52% from the field. And a wide open look for Irving. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. And now just a 4-point Bucks lead.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Time-dropping delights is what I call it.
That was a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. Screen by Monroe. 6 on the shot clock. Got freed up. Nice work off the pick. 9 points for Skinny.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading spray guns from long range, trading blows from behind the arc. You know, when the Bucks have problems defensively, a lot of times it comes back to letting players get shots at the basket. Not just a problem protecting the rim, but also keeping perimeter players from waltzing in from the perimeter.
A different look now for Cleveland. Anderson comes in for Thompson. And it's Jefferson in for Smith. .124 left in the first. And the Bucks know that their struggles can be traced back to protecting their rim. It's something they know they need to keep working at.
And that's a team effort, guys. Individual guys defending collectively at a high level. Last season, over a third of the shots the Bucks gave up were layups or dunks at the rim. That's got to change if they're going to get back to the playoffs.
Love kicks to Jefferson. Outside Irving. It's up a three. Again, Irving missing.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Here's Curry with the three. Second shot opportunity. And Antetokounmpo lays it up and in. Antetokounmpo's got 6 points.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense is giving. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
Back to Love. Cleveland moving the ball around. There's the dish to Irving. Launches a three. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
He's really stepped it up this quarter. Looks like he's determined to get them out of this hole all by himself.
Now here's Simmons. He's got 12. There's a good screen. Here's Curry. An easy layup after coming off the pick. 11 points in the game. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Milwaukee on top, up 8. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. And, of course, as we've always seen with LeBron James, it's not just about the numbers, but his tremendous, tremendous leadership.
I put all the pressure on me to be better and come through for my teammates. This is the position I put myself in. It's the position I put our team in. And as the leader and the guy that goes out there and make things happen, that's the way it's going to be.
Well, that there is straight talk from a man who does not pretend. LeBron James with a textbook example how to take responsibility and lead.
And, Kevin, that's why he is the king. He doesn't say, hey, I'm just one of the 5 guys. No, he knows who he is and what he has to do. Bottom line, he's the man. Climb on my shoulders, and I'm going to take you to the promised land.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
You know, they're not going to sit back and just take jump shots. It's all about attacking the paint and getting to the rim.
That's who they are. They've been the aggressor early, attacking the hoop and getting into that paint.
Williams is out there with Iman Shumpert. Then it's Jefferson, and it's LeBron James, and it's Anderson in its center. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Kevin Love had a tough first year in Cleveland, and some thought to maximize his impact, he might try free agency and play elsewhere. But Love said that staying was a no-brainer, a max contract and a winning situation. He said it's a great opportunity, going for a championship every year. Kevin?
Thank you, D.A. And the Cavs have worked to feature him more offensively. Bucks leading by 11. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Plumlee with the screen. Three-pointer. Dellavedova. The basket good off the assist from Carter Williams.
This is tough to stop if you're the defense. I mean, they've been absolutely on fire from behind that three-point line, and the way they space the floor, it's hard to get to those shooters.
Anderson kicks to Shumpert. Williams from outside. That shot misses. The Bucks go the other way with it.
And, you know, Michael Carter Williams, MCW, perhaps having a difficult time living up to his Rookie of the Year award that he got back in 2014. Won that hardware with the Sixers, but has seen a decline in his minutes and usage since then. Might be that too much was expected from him after winning the ROI award.
And with Carter Williams, although his scoring and assists have gone down, he has made improvements elsewhere. He might not be a franchise point guard, but guys, he has a lot to offer.
He really does. MCW, I think, has improved his efficiency as a scorer. He's been a lot more selective with his shot selection inside the arc and beyond it, so that's helped him. And the intangibles he brings, I mean, his rebounding, active hands on defense, those are all valuable qualities for a team.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Thompson comes in for Anderson, and Channing Frye's subbed in for Jefferson. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Parker's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
If you go back 3 seasons, the Cavs had the second youngest roster in the league. 2 consecutive #1 overall picks. And then fast forward to the present, this is a veteran-laden team with its sights squarely set on championships.
One shot, mind the lanes.
That's good from Simmons. And think about that 2014 draft. The Cavs had less than a 2% chance at the #1 pick, and somehow they land Wiggins.
Yeah, and who can know if LeBron comes back to Cleveland without that asset? Sometimes Lady Luck smiles on you. The Ohio faithful, grateful for some good fortune after over 50 years of waiting for a title.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And it's Parker in the corner. To the inside, stolen by Thompson. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. From deep, James buries it from three-point range. James has got 11 points.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Dellavedova dishes to Carter Williams. Releases from 15. That one good for 2.
Timeout.
And the Bucks lead by 15.
Well, I tell you, when Carter Williams is hitting from the mid-range, it elevates and lifts his teammates. Great to see him looking for that shot.
And one big reason why Michael Carter Williams has gone from being a franchise building block to a player that can either start or come off the bench has been his decision-making as a point guard. Way too turnover prone for a guy who runs the offense.
Yeah, it hasn't improved in that area as much as you would like to see, guys. I mean, he's still yet to have a season with an assist-to-turnover ratio above 2. Now, the best guards in the league are 3.5 plus in terms of assist-to-turnover ratio. So he's well below that. So maybe not your prototypical starting point guard, but still a valuable player in your rotation.
A different look for Milwaukee. Chris Middleton's checked in for Matthew Dellavedova, and Curry subbed in for Carter Williams. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Curry against Williams. Back to LeBron. He dishes it to Williams. Launches it. Good on the triple. Williams has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
Screen by Parker. Simmons inside the line. Cavaliers with the rebound. Thompson's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Passes it to Middleton. He feeds it to Curry. Parker kicks to Curry. The 3. It's hauled in by Fry.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
And the Bucks are a team that really doesn't rely on the three-pointer. They're looking to get to the rim and attack it whenever they get a chance.
And that flies in the face of conventional wisdom in this day and age. The Bucks actually were dead last in attempted threes last season by a wide margin. Several teams in the league took twice as many threes as the Bucks did. And part of it is because the Bucks aren't that great at making threes. Not terrible, but their personnel doesn't lend itself to a lot of three-point shots.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. James checked in for Iman Shumpert. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Williams. Akers checked in for Milwaukee. He's off on the second. And you look at the star trio in Cleveland of LeBron, Kyrie Irving, and Kevin Love. Greg, how do you like the way those 3 fit together?
I think their skills complement one another. I mean, Irving can take ball handling responsibility off of LeBron's shoulders. Love rebounds, hits threes, and has good complementary skills. Chemistry, though, is more complicated. Sometimes LeBron has seemed critical of Love's play.
Middleton on the wing. James covering. Curry kicks to Middleton. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists in the game.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Bucks leading by 12. Simmons passes to Maker. In the corner, Simmons with it. And that one comes up a bit short. For Cleveland, they've gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. James outside. Irving against Curry. And that one, good. Irving's got 15.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Parker outside. Pass to Curry. For 3. Good on the triple. 14 points for him.
They've been outstanding from beyond the arc this quarter. Their percentage has been climbing steadily.
And a wide open look for James. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. The 3 ball. And Middleton, the basket on the assist by Parker. 10 points for Chris Middleton.
Great job from behind the arc this quarter. I mean,
Timeout.
shooting just under 60% for the game. I mean, that's smoking.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. The one thing you have to love about Jabari Parker is the level of competitiveness he brings to the court. He is always putting in the extra time at the gym, trying to lead by example on his team. You know, there's just an air, guys, of maturity around this player that you don't see from players his age in this league.
Yeah, well said, Kevin. And I think he brought some of those attributes of maturity and work ethic to the table. But I think his injury enhanced those attributes. And anytime the game is taken away due to injury and you get a chance to get back, I think there's a greater hunger and appreciation. Just to get on the floor, he had to work extremely hard. So I don't think he takes that for granted now. While it was a setback, I think it also was a launching pad for what I think is going to be an all-star career.
Love checked in for Channing Frye. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Henson's checked in. Here's the screen. Irving for three. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got 3 assists in the game. Milwaukee leading by 13. Here's Simmons. He's got 15. For a 3, Middleton. And James pulls it down. Outside Irving. Back to LeBron. Down low, Irving. Here's Thompson. No good on that one. Curry with some nice D. Milwaukee's gone 4 of 6 from long range in the second quarter. Solid shooting. No good from Simmons.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Here's Thompson. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot.
Good.
1 free throw coming his way.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And, Greg, to be able to take the bump like that and maintain control, that's not easy to do. I know you're kind of a little fella, but I was a big guy when I played, so I know how difficult that is. That was impressive.
I see.
The Bucks making a switch here. Monroe's checked in. One of the more polarizing players in the league is Kevin Love in Minnesota. He had multiple seasons, Greg, of up around 26 points, 13 rebounds a game, and yet some said he wasn't a true superstar.
Well, they criticized him for not winning in Minnesota. Now in Cleveland, they point to his reduced stats. He just wants a chance to win, though, and he knew he'd have to make some sacrifice.
The Cavaliers trail by 14. LeBron dishes to Thompson. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Curry outside. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Yeah, Greg, you know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
From the line. That one off the back iron and out.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
And that one's good. Simmons.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open 3.
Come on, shoot!
On the wing, James. 11 points in the game. Can they get it? And the layup is good. LeBron's got 13.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
And Simmons slams it in.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry.
Well, you need both to make it special, and they pulled it off just right.
Yep, that one goes. Bucks leading by 18. Monroe outside to the middle. Here's Henson. Lays it up and banks it in. Henson's got his first 2 points.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And he gets it to go.
Love the work there. They got the most out of that possession.
The Bucks shooting has been just fantastic, around 65% tonight, getting exactly what they want when they want it. 18 feet out. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Irving kicks to James. Trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Some really terrific numbers for James. He has 8 points, and he's come up with a couple of nice steals today, too.
Clark, just a very energetic brand of defense.
The Cavaliers shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
And those aren't the kind of numbers they can afford to repeat throughout this season.
He's off on the first.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. Anderson's checked in. Mirza Teletovic is checked in for Milwaukee. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Simmons. Good on the second free throw.
Well, you know, the Bucks only have one title in their history as a franchise, but what a title it was, led by my favorite player of all time, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, known as Lou Alcindor back in the day. Teamed up with the veteran Oscar Robertson, the Big O, to bring the Bucks that first title.
Irving kicks to LeBron. LeBron with a screen on Curry. James with it, now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Bucks leading by 19 points. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in. And you have to mention that 1971 title run by the Bucks. They were a force nobody could stop. Swept the finals in 4 games straight over the Baltimore Bullets.
Yeah, had 66 wins in that season as well, guys. And that was early in my formative years as a basketballer. Actually, when I first started locking into the NBA, a big Lou Alcindor fan. He was the 71 MVP in that championship year for the Bucks. And then he'd go on to win another MVP the following season. And ironically, those are the only 2 MVP trophies that a Buck has ever received.
Irving passes to James. James a screen on Curry. James kicks to Love. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Love's got 4 points in the quarter.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Yeah, I mean, test the hot hand. You're exactly right. I say let those triples fly.
That one goes in.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Clearly, they've been the hotter team here in the first half.
Well, they've been grit and grind, working for those high percentage shots, and quite honestly, it's paid off for them.
LeBron with it. He's got 13. Feeds to Irving. It's a pick by Love. Takes a 3. No good on that one. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Milwaukee on top, running away with this one. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Coach Jason Kidd. Jason, how do you feel about your team's performance?
I feel great. You know, we're sharing the ball, we're making the extra pass, but we're attacking the paint. And if we can continue to do that, it puts us in a good seat.
Jason, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hi again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. It's Milwaukee with the advantage at the half. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, what do you think?
In terms of their offensive performance, that was a very well-played half of basketball. Good ball movement off the ball, hard screens being set, and they found the guy for the open look. That's how they were able to shoot such a tremendous percentage from the field. With that fluid, efficient offense, they'll be tough to catch in the second half.
Shaq, how do you think Cleveland played?
Ernie, I don't use this word a lot because, one, I can't spell it, but it was definitely a subpar effort for them on the glass. That hurt. If they're serious about cutting into this deficit, it's gut check time. You hear that, Ernie? I'm hitting my gut. You got to check your gut, Ernie. Gut check time, Ernie.
And that about wraps it up, as the second half is just moments away. Now down to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the crew, and we will see you after the game, won't we?
Yes, we will.
Yes, we will. Welcome back, folks. So much to do here in downtown Cleveland. And East 4th Street right in the heart of it all. And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen.
Wow, this game just a commanding performance for buckets. He has 23 points, and he's got 9 points from behind the arc.
And that's been an important part of his game today. It's really spaced the floor.
Bucks shooting wonderfully up to this point, 67%. Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Setting the floor for the Bucks. They've got Simmons. Curry is out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's Monroe. And it's Antetokounmpo in at the power forward position. Irving kicks to James. Back to Irving. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And Kyrie Irving, an incredible ball handler, maybe the best in the league. You know what? He may be the best ball handler ever. I mean, he's just so deceptive. He gets wherever he wants, when he wants. And then you couple that with his ability to shoot the basketball, he just puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the defense.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving. And an interesting tidbit about Kyrie Irving. He said he used to dribble his basketball with a plastic bag around it to make his feel for the ball even better. I like that.
Left no stone unturned.
Exactly,
I mean, he used to play every day after school from 4 to 10 p.m. When did he study? I mean, that's the kind of
Duke.
Yeah, that's the kind of obsessive dedication that gives you a chance to play at the highest level.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
That giant wingspan of Antetokounmpo, man, wreaking havoc on opposing players and really mucking up passing lanes too, man. He can be everywhere with that ferocious motor and those long arms.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Now here's Simmons. He's tightly guarded. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play.
You know, one of the hardest things to do is to live up to the word potential when it's thrown around a player for so long. That was certainly the case with Antetokounmpo for most of his career. I mean, he's lived up to the hype and is realizing everything that fans hoped he would become when he first started his journey in the NBA.
That's good from Antetokounmpo. As you said, potential can be a curse at times. So many players fizzle out after flashing moments of greatness. Giannis is living up to the hype.
Yeah, and I think you've got to give his coaching staff a lot of credit for that because they've been believers in Antetokounmpo throughout his career, and that helps, especially with a young player. They've brought him along, I think, at just the right pace. Took some time to figure out how best to use such a unique talent with his size, but I think he's got a great upside and will be a real force for years to come.
To the middle, here's Thompson. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. And that's 10 points for Tristan Thompson.
Up and in on every one of their first 3 shots to start the second half.
Irving against Curry. Monroe, no good. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. James outside. Off target from outside. The Bucks have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Monroe's shot is good.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Greg, the play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
On the wing, James, defended by Middleton, and that one's good. James has got 12 in the game.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
They double-team Curry. Here's Monroe. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
Yeah, and the determination by Greg Monroe. I mean, never gives up on the glass, which in turn earns him second chance opportunities near the basket.
Yeah, enough scoring on the inside there. I think it's time for him to send a message to his team.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I guarantee you this talk centers around cutting down on all of those points coming in the paint. They've got to show more resistance there.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Irving dishes to Love. Thompson sets the pick for Love. Irving kicks to Thompson.
And after that contract stalemate that just seemed to drag on forever last offseason, the Cavs were finally able to re-sign Tristan Thompson to that extension, 5 years and a little over $80 million. It was a protracted negotiation, but I think in the end it works out well for both parties as the Cavs want to continue to chase those titles.
That free throw, no good.
Thompson having a good one. He's got 10 points and a steal.
And if I had to pick what he's done best today, I'd probably lean towards the offensive performance.
Well, just to be a contrarian, I'm going to go to the other side because he's been just as impressive, I think, at the defensive end.
And he sinks the second. The Bucks have gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. Middleton outside. Monroe sets a screen for Middleton. And again, Milwaukee with the triple. And on that topic about the Tristan Thompson deal, it was a max-type contract. You don't see a lot of those for players who average less than 10 points, Greg, a game.
Yeah, but scoring isn't the strength of his game. His main talent is rebounding, especially at the offensive end of the floor. That relentless energy and his mobility for a big make him valuable.
Here's Curry. Count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
And just a little bit ragged defensively.
Yeah, it's so bad I would even go a step farther and call it raggedy. I mean, that's how their defense has been overall today.
A wide open look for Love. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Curry against Irving. Inside. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
A different look now for Cleveland. Shumpert is checked in for James, and Mo Williams subbed in for Irving. The Bucks also changing it up. Matthew Dellavedova comes in for Chris Middleton, and it's Carter Williams in for Curry. There's a screen by Williams. Shumpert gets a wide open look, and another miss by Cleveland. Milwaukee's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Dellavedova kicks to Antetokounmpo. Bucks passing it around. Simmons inside the line. And Shumpert pulls it down.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
He kicks it to LeBron. Shot clock at 6. The screen from Thompson. Williams. They grab their own miss. The Bucks shooting a scorching 68% in the game. Simmons passes to Antetokounmpo. Williams comes with a double team. Three-pointer. Here's Simmons. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Simmons got 25 points in the game.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Now Carter Williams. Now the feed to Simmons. Three-pointer and a great assist by Carter Williams as that one goes in. And that's 28 points for buckets.
You love to see your point guard serving it up and sharing the sugar. Carter Williams really putting an emphasis on getting the rock to his teammates.
James outside. Thompson, a screen on Antetokounmpo, and Love has it in the corner. Outside Williams. Up again, and there's Thompson putting it right back in. Thompson's got 7 points for the quarter.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
And stolen by Love. In the corner, it's James. From the arc, it falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
Well, Kevin Love certainly is one of the best passing big men in the league.
Dellavedova dishes to Monroe. Back to Dellavedova. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Dellavedova's got 5 now.
And, you know, when Jason Kidd was a player, he had a no-nonsense approach to the game. Still maintains that approach as a coach. Very much focused on results and efficiency over bells and whistles and all the extras.
Williams gets the bucket.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Milwaukee has gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc.
Really hard to say enough about how good Carter Williams is at spotting the open man. He's got excellent vision and just a nice feel for what they're trying to get done in their offense.
Williams kicks to Love. He's looking for LeBron and finds him. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Not the best shot right there with a good defender draped all over you.
I agree with you. I mean, not the shot they were hoping for, but he can really cause problems with his defense.
Sound offensively, really no other way to put it here in the second half.
There's really no comparison between the teams in terms of the way they've both shot the ball since the break.
Dishes to Thompson. In the corner, it's James. All alone. And there's another one for the Cavaliers. Milwaukee with the ball. And here is Simmons. He has 30. And that one is good. Simmons got 32 points.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
LeBron passes to Love. There's the pick. Williams for 3. Can't hit that one. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Antetokounmpo dishes to Dellavedova. And he gets the bucket. 17 points for Greg Monroe.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And, Greg, you know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
James kicks to Love. That 3 off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
To the paint. And it's going to be a 3-second call. The Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Chris Anderson is checked in for Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Richard Jefferson, he's checked in for James. And Smith subbed in for Iman Shumpert. And Milwaukee with a change here too. Jelitovich is checked in. Smith outside. Jefferson setting the pick for Smith. On the wing, Williams. For 3, goes back up, and there's the play by Anderson inside.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Milwaukee's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Kicks it to Monroe. From 13, Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Monroe's got 10 points here in the second half.
And Antetokounmpo just, showing you once again what an all-around superb talent he is. He really moves that ball on offense. So far, going for more of an inside game here in the second half, and I like that. A little smash-mouth basketball, taking it inside.
Cleveland's gone downtown to Watson's halftime. They've missed 5 of their 9 attempts out there. Jefferson, that's good.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
Dellavedova, the pass to Monroe. Back to Dellavedova. The Bucks working the ball around. Monroe dishes to Teletovic. Cavaliers with the rebound. Now the pass to Anderson. Good. And the nice assist for Williams. Anderson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a one-footer. Come on now.
Carter Williams kicks to Teletovic. Back to Carter Williams. Clock at 6. Lets it go with a 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Carter Williams has got 5 points so far.
And, hey, we know the three-point shot is a work in progress for Carter Williams, but when he's dropping it in from there, you got to get on him.
Smith, the pass to Williams. 35 seconds left to play in the third. Smith for 3. It's rebounded by Carter Williams. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting 69%, showing you what a well-oiled offense looks like tonight.
And you can see the difference with their ability to win with their speed, guys.
Boy, I love the pace and flow that their open court offense has been played with. It's been humming quietly, but very efficient.
Now here's Williams. A 3-ball off target. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. The Bucks on top, just dominating this one. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Cavaliers shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. They've got him on Shumpert. Chris Anderson out there with Channing Frye. Then it's Smith. And it's Jefferson in at the 3 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Nice shot by Smith. Smith's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. And Parker with the basket on the assist from Dellavedova.
Man, you can just see how polished Parker is inside. His post game just shines and glows and glitters. If he gets the ball in a good spot, he's really comfortable going to work.
And here's Frye from the arc. A 3-pointer is right on target.
The defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. Come on now. He doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Carter Williams dishes to Parker. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Even with the D up against him, Parker is good at keeping his focus. Doesn't lose sight of what he's trying to get done down there. Nice touch. And that touch really is something you can't teach.
And Shumpert kicks to Frye. He can't get that one to fall. Plumlee with some nice D. Inside. Here's Parker. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. Especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Frye passes to Shumpert. Pass to Anderson. It's deflected, and it goes out of bounds. And last touch by Carter Williams.
Yeah, that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
And that's why he sold out for it, because he knew he had to make that play. He wasn't going to let them get the advantage.
Just 2 to shoot. Fry, that's for 2.
And Parker is just an extremely long player, a guy who really works his behind off on defense to contest every shot that he can.
Dellavedova, that's good. Here's Smith.
3 points.
Outside Shumpert. Back to Smith to end the run. The rebound by the Bucks.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one. Short stroke. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Inside, stolen by Anderson. And Fry has it in the corner. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 4 assists in the game.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
Carter Williams dishes to Teletovic. Parker outside. Just 5 on the clock. That one, no good. And Cleveland will come the other way. Puts one up from 19, and the shot goes down. Smith's got 4 this quarter.
All right, he's got to quit while he's ahead. He got away with it there, but the crossover usually gets him into a bit of trouble.
The dish now to Teletovic. Back to Dellavedova, expanding his range, and the Bucks miss again. Cleveland's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the 4th quarter. And Shumpert kicks to Smith to the inside. Looking for Shumpert, he gets it there. Back to Smith. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Dellavedova. Here's Parker. Finished off the break. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Bucks.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
Back to Smith. Clock at 6. With the putback. Here's Anderson, and it's sent back by Plumlee. Carter Williams, the pass to Dellavedova. He dishes it to Parker. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Akers checked in for the Bucks. And that one falls for Parker. And everyone knows about Jabari Parker and how he has come back from a ACL knee injury he suffered as a rookie. The more time that passes from that ACL tear, the more explosive Parker looks on the floor, I think. Looks like he never, in fact, had any issues at all.
Yeah, that's a great point and a good observation. And I think his explosiveness has surprised a lot of people. This is a guy that's got power, going to the basket, and can finish through contact. And, man, he's a guy that I think is going to be a big-time scorer for a long time.
Carter Williams against Smith. Parker outside. Releases from 15. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
He didn't have a single point in the first half. Bagel. 0 points. Nada. He's starting to get into the groove here in the second.
Stolen by Dellavedova. Bucks another fast break opportunity here. The shot's good from Plumlee.
Phenomenal court vision by Parker. He really has all the tools to be a great player in this league.
The Cavaliers have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the 4th quarter. Plumlee against Anderson. And Shumpert kicks to Smith. Clock at 4. And Channing Frye gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Williams is checked in. Bucks have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. Dellavedova dishes to Plumlee. Shumpert with the steal. Lays it in off the breakaway. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Parker, a screen on Shumpert. Dellavedova, the pass to Parker. He feeds it to Plumlee. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And, you know, with passes like that, you can see the potential Parker has. I mean, he's a team-first guy who loves passing the ball. Well, you have to really like what a guy like Miles Plumlee brings to a team. He knows he's there to eat up space in the middle and bring energy as a defender. He doesn't try to do too much and does a nice job filling his backup role.
And with Plumlee, he has a blue-collar approach to his game. We've seen it. We've enjoyed it. Never tries to force anything. Guys, he just lets the game come to him.
And I think it's the same for all his brothers as well, guys. I mean, Plumlee has always shot the ball well from the floor because he rarely does anything outside of the paint area. He's not a very flashy guy, but I think just about every team values a player like Miles Plumlee.
Carter Williams can't get it to go. Cleveland's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Outside Shumpert. Williams kicks to Anderson. 6 to shoot. Williams against Carter Williams. Williams with another miss.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
And Plumlee kicks to Carter Williams. Plumlee with a screen on Jefferson. Parker up top. He's covered by Anderson from 12 feet out. Offensive rebound. Plumlee comes up empty down low. Cavaliers have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth. Right around 46-47%. Outside Shumpert. Outside Jefferson. Passes it to Williams. For the three. Lets it fly from 18. Milwaukee with the rebound. Plumlee's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Carter Williams kicks to Parker. A beautiful reverse layup.
He's flipped the script here in this half, shooting a much higher percentage from the field.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Outside Jefferson. At the top of the key, Williams. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Dellavedova dishes to Parker. Lets it go from 11. The rebound by Anderson. Anderson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Williams kicks to Fry, and the basket is good.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Pass to Carter Williams. Down low, and the dunk by Maker.
Terrific passing by Carter Williams. So good at dishing the ball off screen.
Feeds to Fry. Right wing. Cleveland moving the ball around. They set the pick. Jefferson setting the pick for Shumpert. From deep. And another 3 for Cleveland.
And since the start of the fourth quarter, that three-point shot has just been there.
Yeah, exactly. Doing an excellent job, I think, finding the open guy on the perimeter. And the three-pointer is a major weapon for him right now in this quarter.
Carter Williams kicks to Maker. The basket good off the assist from Carter Williams.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
I'll say, I mean, that's when you expect the defense to be tightening up, not backing off or backing up.
Williams passes to Fry. Outside Jefferson. Rebounded by Maker. The Bucks shooting the lights out in this building, 68% from the field. Parker outside, inside. Plumlee dishes to Maker. He kicks it to Carter Williams. Now Now the feed to Maker. Goes back up. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Bucks.
And this was one that never really was in doubt. I thought an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that. And man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Simmons. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Dishes it to Dellavedova. Plumlee with the screen. There's the screen. Dellavedova kicks to Teletovic. He used that pick to perfection.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
Yeah, I agree with you. Just not backing off here. I mean, they're looking to close this one out in style. What a time to have this kind of serve.
Anderson against Plumlee. And Anderson slams it in.
Well, he's an undersized center, but he more than makes up for it with some serious leaping ability.
Here's Dellavedova. Kicks it to Teletovic. And it's Carter Williams in the corner. Plumlee sets the pick for Carter Williams. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. And it's going to go on Iman Shumpert.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting from Milwaukee, Miles Plumlee. Taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. And so it's Cleveland with it. Williams with a clean look, knocks down the 3 ball.
And really, if this had come just a little earlier, they may have been able to get back into the game.
Yeah, I agree with you. They needed this a lot sooner than they got it.
Dellavedova with the ball. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.